Hey, this is a video for if you want to do laser cutting, specifically for earrings. So, what you're going to do is open your Illustrator, then you're going to obviously go create new. Now, the size of your file, you're going to want to change CMYK to RGB. From there, then you need to select what size you want your file to be. I'm just going to put it in centimeters so that then it makes more sense to me. So you should be making this only a little bit bigger than you think your earrings should be. So don't have a 30 by 30 centimeter page, for example. You'd want something that's maybe about 10 by 10 centimeters because you don't want earrings that are getting any longer than that, okay? Once you've got that, you need no bleed. Yours should probably already be set to 0. And then from there, just so long as it's in RGB and the PPI is at 300, which is none of those there, don't click on that, then go create. Once you've got that, then we are going to start creating our laser cutting files, which will then turn into our earrings. Now, two things that you need to be aware of here. Firstly, is the color differences. Anything that you draw in black will be engraved. So that means it will etch into the wood or the plastic or whatever it is that you are choosing to use. If, however, you use red, then that red will cut, okay? So if I select the red, make sure that it is this CMYK red. It can't be any of these other colors, otherwise it will just not work. Then I'm going to select my shapes. I'm going to right click and choose an ellipse tool. I'm going to hold shift so that I get the perfect circle, and I'm going to draw my circle. Now, if you want to see what size this circle is, you can do that over here with the width and the height. I'm thinking I want my circle to be 2.5 centimeters, and I'm going to keep that linked and then go enter, and it's just changed both to 2.5 to make it a little bit bigger. So now that I've got this circle, say this is going to be a stud that I am creating, then I am going to, firstly, we've got the red outline. However, it cannot be at 1. This needs to be changed to 0.0. 0.025, I'm pretty sure. Go enter. You'll barely be able to see it. That is the point. Okay, so once you've got that, we probably then need another circle that goes about here, which will be the hole that the jump rings or something of sorts will go in. If you're doing a stud, you don't need a hole, obviously. I just said I'm doing a stud, so I probably don't need a hole, but that is okay. We'll do one anyway. All right, so once I've got that, say I'm totally happy with my earrings. They are perfect. They are spot on, exactly what I require. But I've only got one. Copy, Control-C, Control-V for paste, and then place it on your document. What I also suggest is use your space as well as you can in this prototype. So just move it over, okay? So now, next step is to add in more shapes. So like I did just then, you can use any one of these shapes tools. If I was going to be creating these earrings, what I would probably do is add another circle shape above it so that then it's like a tier dangle earring. The other option that you can go with though is use the pen or the curvature tool depending on which one you're more comfortable with. I suggest if you're a beginner, use the curvature tool though. This will allow you to create a design of your choosing. If you single click, then it's going to come out as a curved shape. If you, however, double click, like I'm about to in a moment, like this here, then it will be a curved angle and a straight line and straight angle. Okay, so then I'm going to create this lovely love heart shape, just so long as that's in red, which it is, and it's the 0.0025 width, then that could be a dangle that I end up using. Maybe I could make those into studs, okay? Another awesome option could be that you could find an image from Google, copy it into here, and then trace over it, okay? Another option could be like this, drawing some dinosaurs that you could turn into studs. Another option could be you could draw something by hand, which I have done here. I've then traced it in Illustrator and used it as a file. If you want to see this example laser cut, you can come and see me and I will show you the final product. Pretty much though, keep in mind the red is the line that it is cutting around. That needs to be like that, like so. And then anything that is black is engraved, okay? And then finally, another option that I played with a little while ago was this one here. Now, the beauty of this one is that just so long as there are red lines visible here, which at the moment they're not, and then there's engraving going outside of it, that engraving on the outside will be cut off. So don't stress too much about that side of things. If that makes sense, great. If it doesn't, just ignore me. Recap, red lines will cut, black lines, if you draw them in, they will engrave. We're getting there. And then we go from there. Okay? Have fun, good luck, try and get these done as soon as possible so I can print them for you.